Okay, this is The Rock Show. We are on the road, and we've come to Sheffield tonight, and I have huge pleasure in introducing John from Blackstone Cherry. Hello, John.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. We're sitting on the tour bus. I have to say, it looks very comfortable. Quite
It
plush.
is. It definitely beats sitting in a van all day long. That would suck. Though we did our share of that. No, it's great. The bus, we kind of each have our own little spot on the bus. My office is just here with my laptop and...
It's nice.
The iPhone cable to connect and in-ears and all that,
So obviously your little spot's right at the front of the bus. Is that significant?
I actually sat down in that chair when we first got on the bus, and I didn't realize it swiveled around. And I was like, this is, cool. There's a little desk over here, but I can't really, do anything with it except... lift the arm, and then I realized there's a lever on the side, and the chair spun around, and I was like, yep, this is me. I'm not moving from this spot.
So, okay, you're on the road in the UK right now to support Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea.
That's all right.
And we're in Sheffield. So how's the tour going so far? Is it going well?
It's been great. Every night's been sold out. Everything's sold out in advance. First time I've had an in advance sold out tour anywhere. So we're really excited about that. Crowds have been insane. It's like every show just keeps getting better and better. So we have no complaints. Big thanks to all the fans for giving us our first in advance sold out tour.
Amazing. That's a good feeling to have, I'm sure.
It really is. We did a headline tour in 2007, autumn 2007. It was a completely sold out tour, but it sold out like with walk up.
Yeah.
It wasn't in advance. So we didn't know what we were getting into when we did it, which was great in the end to see, everything was sold out. But to know it's all sold out, long in advance, it's a really good feeling to know a couple months before we even come over here, everything's sold.
So we were just saying outside that it took quite a while to write this record because you wanted to hit the right note for both sides of the Atlantic.
Right. The whole thing in writing the album is we knew we needed to write songs that were going to work at rock radio in America, but at the same time we wanted to keep our core audience here in the UK specifically, and also as well as in like Germany and Austria and continental Europe. So we had to be very careful in how we wrote the songs, and we had to make sure that we had particular songs that were geared directly towards our European and UK audience, and then other songs geared more so directly towards American radio.
Yeah.
But it turns out somehow we did such a good job with it that some of the songs that we were writing, like this is going to get the the festival crowd in the UK to go nuts. Those songs, the label in America was like, okay, this is probably going to be a single later on. We're like, okay, that's random. And then the songs that we were like, okay, this is a radio single for America, has been a single over here, or the fans are just really attached themselves to those particular songs. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
We somehow just got it across the board.
But it was a long time in the process, I think you were saying. Now you have a unique situation because you have this rehearsal house, don't you?
That's right. Yeah, we practiced. The house is called the Practice House. The Headhunters used it back in the 70s.
Yeah.
They were actually a rock band back then called Itchy Brother, and they kind of passed it down to us whenever we first started. And we'll go down there and we'll write every day for a few weeks, and then we'll take a little bit of time to kind of recollect our thoughts as individuals. We'll come back together and keep working that way. It's really nice and really convenient to work that way because we're not limited by like a clock. It's like, no, you can't make noise past whatever time because of a noise ordinance in a city or whatever the case may be. It's just, no hold bar.
That's quite stifling as well, I suppose.
It is.
That kind of...
Yeah, especially for us because a couple of us, especially John, Fred, and I mainly, we're kind of like night owls,
Nocturnal.
We think on our feet at like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So sometimes it helps to be able to have that freedom to play music as loud as you want to at any time.
Yeah, absolutely.
To be able to get those thoughts out. If not, then you just trying to sit there at 4 a.m. It's like, man, I got to remember to do that tomorrow, and then you forget, and you just never would have that song.
Now, I saw you at Download last year, and you did an Adele cover.
Right.
So, have you got any surprises in store for the crowd tonight?
The majority of what we're doing on this tour is pretty much all original.
Yeah.
We do a couple little cover things here and there, just like the beginning of a song or something. We'll just roll through like a verse and chorus of something else and then dive into one of our songs, or little things like that, just to keep the crowd interested. But for the most part, it's mainly an original set. We're doing 18 songs So we play a full hour and a half, just keeping the fans satisfied.
Brilliant.